Hey, what's up, you guys? My name's Krika, and I'm checking out Anno 1800. Um, Played it a bunch when it first came out, then got into some other games, and then I saw the Arctic came out, and I was kind of interested again, but didn't get it, and then Inbasa came out, and I got it. So this is probably like over a 3 or 4 weeks, a little bit of time, a couple hours here and there. Um, but I did something cool I had never done before with this game, was hitting 1 billion credits. I guess it says 1,000 million. Is that a billion? I don't know. But it was at 999. It clicked over. Royal taxes. So it all started kind of in the old world. And let's get on over here to loot engraving, our beguiling metropolis. I started over here was my industrial zone, but it kind of outgrew it, and I was forced to come over here and take over a little space. And it brings in a decent chunk of change. You come over here. So, yeah, I tried to do one of those. I don't know, I always wanted to try a build where they didn't have the pollution of the steelworks, all those other industries that create pollution. I thought I didn't have any, but apparently still have one that I need to remove over there, and I'll do that later. But let's go over to the town that is a foul city, the fart. La Ferte. I don't know what it means, but it sounds like the fart. It just gets the job done. All the goods that I need for over there, they come from here. And backup populations, usual. Storage. I love trains, so you know what? I say go off on the tracks. Why not? Make doubles, triples, because more trains can move. You have a single line, how don't they move? They don't. So, like, pretty much all the other islands are just service islands that bring stuff into the core. Um, I used to always run blockade on pirates, just have them all circled with ships under the gaps, and then harvest whatever comes out of them. But I tried this time to just be friends with her, and eventually I was able to get into alliance, and I'm in a trade alliance. I haven't looked in a long time. Let's see. I got her at 96%. This guy, I can't work with this guy. I don't know. I tried a bunch of times. He's just POS. He's angry. So look at him. Grrr. All right. Sorry about that. So after this island, we will go to the New World because that's where you go second. And our main island is Via Huvuena? Vahuna? I don't know. I don't know how to say that. I'll try. The Via. Just your standard first island. It really blew up. It's got to do a lot of work. It's the hub for all the goods coming in and out of the new world, essentially. I mean, I have two of them now. But, yeah, so, chocolates over here. I got a huge production of coffee and cigars over here. What do they call it? Marketeer? Mar- Marqueterie? I don't know. But, yeah, so this was the main island, and then because I settle, you settle for the sugarcane, so you have the rum, the rum guy go the old world. But I quickly realized, oh man, I don't have any gold. Ah, nuts. So I came up here because it had 7 gold. So Krakow or whatever, I set up shop here, and it had coffee too. So I started transporting coffee down there. And this is my recent addition is oil to this one because in Crown Falls I was dropping off on the amount of oil I needed. I'm just dropping off and I'm not able to supply. So I got it going all the way. So I was able to squeak a double line all the way through town, all the way around over here to the harbor, and then over here as well. And it's getting me boomski off the charts. And I have 3 ships coming to take it up to Crown Falls. So that was the second town. You know, all the mines I'm trying to rock and the trade unions, all the little perk guys you can put in there. Yeah, got some cruisers down here in case she's got a distraction mission. Then I have some of my old fleet stuff still stuck in here in case whenever he shows back up, I just I let him have it. And that's about it for the New World. You know, it's always a constant work in progress. My main island, which supports most everything, is low on things, obviously, all the time. So right here, I'm about to start a new one. I'm going to go for once again, more rum and cotton fertilities. I'm going to pound it down onto it so that when it spirals out, it's got enough. Anyway, so that's the New World. I love the New World. I love the tropical. I wish there was a way you could build the crops and it would still keep some of the canopy, but man, you know, like this, it's just gone. It's just all work. I love the beautiful, you know. I wish you could. Anyway, so that's my New World section. Let's see. After that, we'll head on over to Cape Trelawney. Love Cape Trelawney. Let's see. Here's Crown Falls. Be nice little get off your little tour ship. I mean, look at that. Get off here, you go right into town, you can go to Variety Theater. These guys are lazy. Stay on the path. Come up here and check out your beautiful trade center. Heck yeah, look at that, man. Look at that view. Sick. I gotta slow down, sorry. It's moving too fast for me. So, you know, with the populations, I've had to move things out to the edge because you just don't need them anymore.
Slick work.
They got all their goods. They're happy. You know, I'd like to bring some of my super high scoring items, you know, 50 in fireworks, gotta love it, down here from Loot and Graven, because a lot of them, I was focused there for a long time, so, you know, I'd like to bring some of the museum items, zoo items, I don't have many, and the botanical gardens, you know. And having no space, I was forced to put our wonderful palace down here. Love the palace.
Well, aren't you a curious little fellow?
I'm a curious little fellow. You know, it's fun just making this stuff and
I'd
just...
hate to punish you, but if that's what it takes...
All right, hey, you just come on, bring it on. You know, love giving it, just messing around and putting stuff in there. So, you know, Crown Falls. I'd played Crown Falls before, but I'd never come across the scholars. That was a whole different animal, you know. So I dropped the Institute over here.
Some very promising ideas floating around today.
Excellent. And gave him a nice grand entryway, some power. And then these antenna things, at first, you know, with everything, it's a learning curve. I put the antennas on the edge because, like, you don't want some high frequency right next to your house, but apparently I do. And I have enough of them to have unlocked everything, you know. So I gave them a university. Looks a lot like their building, so I just blended it in there. They want one. Nope. Need hats. These guys, I'm still working on getting them everything they need. It's a constant battle. Hats should be an easy one. That comes from the old world. Excuse me, the new world. You know? Concern, oil. It's still pretty healthy. But yeah, then our industrial zone, I'm trying to keep up in this own little area, but I have literally, I don't think I have any more building space. Worried about that. They're always wanting more, and I always have to get more influence, you know. So then they want more goods. So I guess I'll just expand the industrial zone down into here, maybe, since it's nearby. And, you know, this is the rest of our basic needs: champagne grapes, hops, flowers. Our friend cows, piggies, all of our mines, the view. It's pretty amazing. I think I'd like to build some houses up there. Sick. And then, oh, sorry about that. Second. Can we back up? Wish we could back up the view so you could look up, but it's super killer up there. Anyway.
The hopes of a generation
Mini waterfalls
crushed.
there. Oh. I didn't do something for her. So sorry. Sometimes you get lost in it. Yeah. Crown Falls. Is that how, it's churning out even more credits? 241. Very nice. And then all the rest of them are just, you know, oil, 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 core. This one actually has a small population on it to support it because I don't have any farmers in Crown Falls anymore. This is the backup buddy. You know, they're doing everything they can with the ore. Get me more ore and metals, oil. Obviously, sometimes it's not enough, so I got those ships coming from the New World. What else do we got going on? After that, it's pretty much Africa. I mean, excuse me, Africa, the Arctic. Never played the Arctic before. Didn't watch many videos, so learning curve, move stuff around, you know, whatever you got to do. Get a crazy amount of charcoal at first, but you know, I got a bunch of islands kind of bringing charcoal in, so I could cut down some of those. Then you could start rearranging things, you know, get it more efficient. Just take some time and some work. And yeah, I like the Arctic. I did have a little hard time
The people
at first figuring out
celebrate your leadership.
what you were supposed to do up on these glacier iceberg things. I watched a video. The guy said keep it kind of on the edge and build your town, and then you could. I got it fine-tuned to just the amount of people you need to keep it working. Yeah, these things blow up way too much. Highly unstable. And then the supplies coming here, that's kind of a little bit of a tricky thing too. It's like if you only give them 2 or 3, then they run out, and you give them 5, and then the inventory blows up. So my recommendation is to keep your where are all of my hi, hello ice. Here they come.
Altitude stable.
Keep them 1 item per row only. Don't stack, because it's gonna get wrecked soon, and then that blow. You know how that works. It just overflows to the next one. I really wish that it was either one or the other, but it's just the way it works. So I had to streamline everything. So each blimpy friend here only brings what's needed. You know, no stacking, no nothing. Open slots, like him.
Hovering.
Gas 1 line. 1 line. This guy.
Airship.
Yep, see, all same item, no mixing it up. It ain't good. It's not gonna happen. Make more dirigibles.
Ready.
Same thing. He's bringing all the other items we need. So you just don't want to mess with that. Start stacking items, trying to be tricky. Not gonna happen. As a matter of fact, I need to.
The people celebrate
Waiting
your
course.
leadership.
I need to bring him back here and get some wood to fix that gas pump, but that's another video. Yeah, I really like the Arctic. It's totally a cool experience, you know. I love the bleak, minimalist, weird sounds of icebergs crashing and the wind. It's cool. You know, same thing and all the other, same principle. You got lots of supporting islands, supporting the hub. After the Arctic, we swing down to Inbasa. And I had never done Inbasa, and I didn't want to watch a bunch of videos. I kind of like to figure things out on my own. You know, as usual, it takes a bunch of work. So I started off here, and I had my industrial zone here. But quickly, the residential up here really exploded, as you can see, and I needed more, so I had to kind of just take all of the industrial. And this area was already dry and arid. I didn't have irrigation going over here, so I just plopped them all in there, and then created more residential down here. Man, it's very tricky creating enough to support them, and then also have, you know, going up to the scholars. It's still a work in progress. I'm still working on it, and the fact that I feel like I didn't do all the missions correctly. Somehow I spaced it for like a millisecond and didn't get him the supplies here, Wahadesher, and then he bailed. So I don't know if I didn't do it right or what, but I mean, I restored everything. It looks happy. He's just not around. Yeah, I didn't quite understand all the missions on this. There was way more gameplay missions in Besa than the rest of them by far. You know, just more islands helping out the cause, bringing slamming supplies down into Tabarim. But am I actually making any money? Yeah, $14.95. Nothing like the other islands. Well, these secondary ones are just support. You make your big money somewhere else, with investors and whatnot. But you guys all know that. So that's my 1 billion build. You know, that's really cool to hit the 1 billion mark. I've never done that before. Usually, I think even with this build, there was a point where I was upside down. I thought it was almost over and it was going to just game over and have to start again. But, you know, you just turn that corner, and all of a sudden you start making a little bit of bucks, and life is good. You know, you start making money. All right, welcome to Trade Fleet Central. You guys have a good day. Thanks for checking it out. Bye.